Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? Got my 1979 KM100 out. This is the, what do you call it there? The bike we're going to be doing some updating to. A couple of things on it's really dirty. It was in the shed all winter. Just brought it in the house. We're supposed to get some snow. So she needs a little bit of love. The headlight clips are on the wrong side of the headlight, which I just happened to notice. You can see right here the clips. These clips are supposed to be on the back side of the headlight, and this headlight is supposed to be flush in the ring. So I'm going to pop the headlight out and fix that. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just giving you guys an update video. So, kickstand, and kickstarter, you can see how it's bent. It was like that when I got it. So we're going to be putting a new kickstarter on it. And this engine is a 99cc, if you can see that or not, right there. And this is going to come off. The cylinder head is going to go back on, but the jug or barrel or cylinder, whatever you guys call it, I know I have people from all over the world calling it different things, so I'll have to hit on that. So we're going to take this off, this 100cc, and put this on my KD100 with the whole. We're taking the whole top end off, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you guys why and show you why. So I have to bring it down. I haven't done it yet, but this is the cylinder right here that is going to be bored out, oversized, and I got a brand new Wiseco piston. Once again, remember, you got to put the decal on your bike. If you don't put the decal on your bike somewhere, the bike will not run right. It'll run backwards. You'll end up putting it in first, and you'll go backwards. So always use your decal on your bike. Don't forget it. Comes with the new rings. Comes with the new piston. Put that on. Thing of beauty right there. And remember, that arrow faces the exhaust. So when it goes in, it's going to go this way. Okay? And make sure you put both clips in. And the pistons come typically with new pistons. New clips. Right there. So new snap rings. New piston rings, new piston, and of course a new gasket kit. Never reuse gaskets. What do you call it there? So this is going to be for the top end. I did have to buy a separate exhaust gasket. That gasket kit right there is for the KE100, but they're all the same, except for this gasket right here for the exhaust ring, because this one takes a smaller one. But I will get this. So if you guys have a KE100, this is the gasket kit number right here. And if you have a KM, it's the same one, but you have to buy a separate exhaust ring. So I figure I get this bike done before the spring, so we can. Oh, we're already in spring, but so I can ride it majestically, of course. And it needs a bath. You can see how dirty it is. Got a couple little dents in it. That's always been on there, but when you wash the tank, you barely notice it. So I'm probably gonna pop that out. It's an easy dent to pop out. But yeah, front tire needs to be replaced. You can see all the cracking in it. Back tire is new. We just put that on last year. So it's got a brand new rear tire. We gotta replace the front tire and get this thing ready for inspection. So I like to get the bikes in, get them done before all that. So I think I do a quick video, show you guys where this one's at. We're going to do a teardown video, and we're going to put a another cylinder on it, probably a KD cylinder, just to keep it closed up so nothing gets in it. So I have one on the shelf that we'll use on that. So with that said, and now I'll show you the other updated video. Part of it. Alright, so now I brought this bike in. This is my KD100. Let's get another big dent in there. Pop that out. This engine right here is going to come off. We're going to strip the parts off this KD engine, and we're going to put them onto this KE engine. This KE100 engine is going to go into that frame with the top end that comes off my yellow bike. See, I'm just mismatching pieces and parts here now. So this is going to actually have a KE100 engine, which is the same base with the KM100 cylinder. And then when I park my bike until the thing is machined, we're just going to throw one of these empty jugs on there just to keep it all closed up. Now what I do is I like to keep things organized. So I have a nice heavy-duty Poland Springs box with a divider in it. So what we're going to do is when we take the parts off the bike, we'll put them on there. And this is where I use my baggies, right there. And then we'll label everything and put them in there. So, and we're going to use that green pad on this bike right here, the Kawasaki pad. I think it'll look really nice. So we got some projects coming up. Just moving stuff around, getting them in here, getting them done. I can't wait to ride these things. It's that time of the season. This fender's coming off. This is a KD fender. We have a nice aluminum shifter that's going on this bike right here. So this is actually going to go on this motor. Okay, nice aluminum, lightweight. You can see the pegs on this bike. They're the metal grips. This bike is just off-road. There's nothing on-road about this bike. And then we're going to change out the front fender. I got this nice cool black one here, which is from a KM100. So it's a little bit more narrow and sleek looking, and it's a little chopped. You can see the difference. So it'll look have more exhaust clearance. So we're going to be using that one on this bike. So we got some stuff, guys. We got some stuff we're doing. So once these bikes are all done, they can go back out in the green tent, and then locked up. So bless you, Mama.
Thank you.
So that's what that's going to do. We're going to take off this magneto because I made that bike right there CDI. So the CDI is going to stay. I like the CDI, especially on the low end. So the carburetor, the oiler, all that stuff is going to come off this bike motor and go right onto that one. And then the KD engine will go back on the shelf for another day, because I have another one right here. This is also a KD100 and another good one. So we're going to combine these two engines, make another one, and build another bike that I have out back. So I'm just trying to reduce parts and put stuff together that goes together, you know what I mean? So this is just basically an update, chat with you video, just, you know, checking in, showing you guys some other cool stuff, projects that we got going on, like, in the now. So this bike right here, this whole side of the bike is done. We just have to do the carburetor, the oiler, the clutch adjuster, and then this side of the motor is done. So we have that project coming up, and doing that, getting that bike done. We've been busting on that. I'm actually kind of sick and tired of looking at green tanks every time I open up my YouTube. So we're going to change some colors on this thing now. We're going to switch over to the red bike, get that stripped down, get that motor off, and then we'll get back on this project. Take a little break from it. I did switch out the cable last night. I'll show you the difference between the two when I was working on this. And you can see the adjuster right here. This is the same adjuster as my KD has. Right up in here, you can see the knot. Kind of pull it through right there. And then you have the one I took off the bike right here. Has the box on it with the two cables. We don't want the dual cables. We want the single cable because it's not going to have the pull for the what do you call it there? For the kickstand. So basically, all these little things I'm taking off the bike are lightening the bike up. So basically, just want this bike nice and light. That's all I want. Just a nice, lightweight KE100 that breathes nicely and has plenty of power. So we're just going to keep moving along with these projects. Keep busting them out. Get them done. So, actually, while you're here, let's take a look and see how bad it would be to get that fender off and switch that out. Since we're just hanging out and going through projects and stuff, we'll start. Maybe we can get that fender switched out. So that'll be nice, because I really want to see if that fender will fit on this bike. I don't know if it will or not, but we're gonna find out. So we got 4 10mm screws up underneath, and I just happen to have the socket and everything handy right here. So let's see if we can get this fender off my bike. Alright. It's 10 millimeter underneath here. As I say, there's no way it's that loose. Okay, here we go. Alright, got one. Switch these out. This is a nice fender. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna keep it because it's original for the bike. But none of my bikes are really original. I really don't care about originality on a bike. I like making them my own. I like functionality. I like them to look cool, you know. And I like the patina that they have, you know. They're not perfect bikes. They never will be perfect bikes. And I'm alright with that. So, yeah, these are good. These are good. Get this fender off here. A couple more to go. Of course, I'm all doing it by feel, you know. Hopefully it lines right back up. And the holes are in the same spot. Sometimes when they go from a different bike, like my trailing arm on the back, the back on this one is square stock, where the actual KM100 is tube stock. But I like this look right here. It's got a more of a motocrossy feel to it, so I'm alright with that. Like I said, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for functionality, and to have a KM100 is kind of what I like. Alright, let's see here. What's involved with getting this out? Come on, you're almost there. Alright, it actually came out pretty nicely, actually. A couple of fenders, washers up top. Pop those off. Yep, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. So we got that fender off. And then we'll see if we can put the other one on. And get the grommets for that. It was 4 grommets. Like so. Okay. Yep, four rubber grommets. See if we can get those in there and on and hooked up and Telio. Just rubber grommets with a washer on them, and there's 4 of them that go up underneath. Doesn't look too bad. How long are the bolts? So they'd have to go this way. And put them on that way. And then put the bolts through on this side. Either way, it'd be the same. I think we can do that. I think we can work with that. We're going to end up putting the bolts on the washers on the opposite side of it. Oh, I don't like that. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah, so that's not going to work out too well for me. Maybe if I switch them around, I can do it that way. The problem I'm running into right now with switching out these fenders is the factory bolts have a washer already built onto them, and the other ones have the washer built into the grommets. So I'm going to, because they got to be sandwiched, so we're going to switch them around a little bit, do the old switcheroo trick if we can, take the rubber grommet off, and then kind of push them through on the opposite side. So sandwich them that way. See if that works. And it looks like it will. Okay. Little dry. Here we go. Oh yeah, that'll work. That will definitely work. Alright. So what I'm doing right now is I'll show you. I'm just taking the bolts, switching them all out, cleaning up the rust that's on them a little bit. See if I get a brush. They got a lot of crud on them, you know. just from sitting. Using a little wire brush. Clean them up. Get all the thick stuff off. Bless you. Okay, so rubber washes. Get all the crusties off that. Just the rubber grommets. Okay, put them up through this way. Put them through that way, and then tuck up. Oh yeah, that worked out perfect. That's the key. The grommets have to be set into it, so if I can get them all off without breaking them, I think I'll be good. It's been kind of driving me nuts. It's one of those things, you know. Let's see. Okay. All right. What's up?
Oh, I didn't know if you were still doing your thing.
Yep, I'm still doing my video.
Oh, I was ready for lay down. That's okay.
Yep, that's fine. Okay.
Can I go in your video?
Not
You're
yet.
gonna get potatoes and vegetables and chocolate milk, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so now taking the grommet off this. Hold on one second, you. Without breaking it, hopefully. Don't want to break it. Alright, good. It's stuck on there with the rust, that's the problem. Okay, clean it up. Good, done that one. Clean up the rust on this one. Kind of a tedious little job, but once you get them done, it's definitely worth it. All right, and let's poke this one. And you go over there, please. You can't come over here. I'm not ready yet. Okay. There, see how they're going through? I'm just putting the rubbers on the bottom part of it, making them work that way. And some of these are coming apart easily, some of them are not. And I'm using a razor blade to cut in between to cut the rust, you know, without getting the rubber. And I'm just rolling it. I'm going like this, rolling it right around, breaking the rust. I'm not slicing, I'm just using it as a wedge. And then I'll reset it in there and get the rest of it. And once that part's done, once the rust is separated from the rubber, then I just pop it up, try to pop them apart. Sometimes they're a little difficult to pop apart. You just put your finger in there and just peel it back like that. And then I used the little brush, the wire brush, and clean it up manually. Like that. Get all the crap out of it. All the rust. Go to both sides. Now typically these right here will go up from the bottom. Like that. Like I said, I'm using the washers instead of using individual washes on the top and trying to hold them. This is actually a better setup. Because now the grommet holds them and then the bolts can go up through the bottom. So I'm putting it like that. I'll take the metal, clamps down through like that. It all holds itself together. And I don't have to deal with it. Now if all the bolts line up, I'm golden. I'm good to go. So we'll start off with one. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now I'll just tighten them down. I'm tightening them down in a crisscross pattern. And then once they're tight, snugging a little bit, that's all.
What are you doing?
I'm working on my bike.
What can I help?
Not yet. Okay, that's tight.
But I said I could use your video.
Andrew, not yet, buddy. Alright. Then, tighten these up. Like I said, just crisscross applesauce, you know? Tighten up the hands as much as you can. Good. Good. That's the last one right there to be tightened. Like this one, it's a little bit more smaller and sleek, you know? Okay. And they're all tight. Show what that looks like in a second. Okay, take it off. And that is the front fender on my KD80. Which is going to be a KD100, so I used a 100 fender on it. Not in bad shape, so I figured I'd use that, and that's an extra. So that will come out of there. Put that back there for now. I like it. It's exactly the look I was going for. It looks like it even has more travel, and it doesn't. You give it that the heighten effect, you know? That's nice. I like it. And when you sit on the bike, it obviously just squats down. And I like the way the black and the red contrast each other. So now it's got the black fender here and the seat and the way it looks, you know, with the black. Fits nicely. I like it. I like it a lot. Cool beans. So really, the only thing left to do to this bike is yank that motor off and get that type of stuff done. We'll start on that later on. I'm not going to do that right at the moment. And that's pretty much all I have for this video. This is more of an update video. I'm going to swap out the fender and just kind of chillax with you guys for a little bit. So, thank you for watching. Later on, we'll start pulling this bike apart and getting her done. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. If you guys have any questions or comments, by all means, please send them my way. This video right here is the KD80 going to become a KD80 to a KD100M. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.